Hello gamers, it's SoftKitty99 and today we're back at the Samarta Meyers house which we started at Halloween. I've decided not to do anything to the outside of the house because it doesn't look too shabby and it is in keeping with this countryside sort of setting that we've got here where you can't see any other houses, and being Samarta Meyers house, it's kind of got that association with the horror movie writers, so you want it to look like an older house, not something really modern. So we're going to keep the outside just as it is, and we did start on the bathrooms and we've used this red and white theme throughout. So we've got cream, well, red and cream, but red and white, red and cream. So we've got white blinds, white fixtures, cream walls, red wall and red accents for the baths and things. So we've kind of got this make you smile moment here with the lips from the Valentine's Day part of the occasionals setting. So if you come to the, if you look under occasional and the Valentine, that's where we're getting the toilet from, with the lips on the top and the heart-shaped toilet seat. So it's kind of cool, that I kind of like that as a little sort of accent thing. And oh, maybe we could use the heart-shaped rug on the floor in the red, maybe. Oh, would that be too much? Oh, it's a little bit big actually for the bathroom. It would have been nice if it was a little bit smaller, but it's not, so we'll have to go for something else. I think we do want a little bit of a rug next to the bath. Let's think, what other sorts of... If we go to the occasionals and let's have a look at the Halloween stuff, because we're kind of thinking of the Halloween house. How big are these? Let's just see how big these baths are. Maybe a bit too big for inside the bathroom. So we'll go back to normal floors and look at rugs. See if there's something that we can use. See, these are kind of that sort of bathroom vibe, aren't they, with the... See, if you look at the texture of those, that's the sort of thing you might put in a bathroom because they can be washed, but that's, again, is too big. I always struggle to decide what to do with bathrooms. I mean, traditionally you have these little round rugs that kind of look a bit like your granny had them. Do you know what I mean? Maybe the white one, or is that too boring? See, it's just so you've got somewhere to step onto when you get out to the bath, so your feet aren't on the cold tile. But unfortunately, that puts that too close, I think, to the toilet, and you don't want anything that close to a toilet, do you? Oh, there's a little red one. Are they any smaller, or are they the same size? They are the same size. I kind of like the idea of that, though. We might come for that. Might come for that little red one there. Is there anything? I want something more in a small oblong, I think, but I don't know if there's anything small. This striped rug again is that sort of texture that could... That's more of a linen-y texture than a pile carpet, but it doesn't really fit. I think the best thing could be the one we started with up here and go for it in red. I think we'll go for that. It's not perfectly what I want, but I just want somewhere to put your feet. So if we move it slightly further away from the toilet like that and put it there, and if we back up, you see, I kind of like that, yeah. So we want some other textures and additions perhaps to the bathroom. So what we could use actually is a mirror. We could use a mirror, couldn't we, above the... Always need a mirror above your sink in a... Right, let's type mirror. Mirror. Oh, did it not? Mirror. 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 Find me my mirrors. Thank you. Right, so we've gone for that red and white feel, so we could go for the red match to the old-fashioned mirror with the little light above it. That might be a good one for this house. Now we want a reddish tone edge, don't we then? So that's a little bit dark. Maybe the cherry. I think the cherry is the colour we went for with the sink, didn't we? Yeah, cherry, because that's the reddest. Yeah, so that will match the sink. Now what we want to try and do is get it right above the sink like that. See, that is the same colour. Yeah, cherry, look, that's the perfect colour. There we go. So if we come, yep, that looks pretty good to me. Yep, I like that. So that's what we're going for then. So let's run to the other bathrooms and do the same. Let's add the same fixtures and fittings to all 3 bathrooms. Let's try and level that above. It could come a little bit low down like that. Is that about lined up? Yeah, I think that looks pretty good. Or maybe slightly further across, right? Up a little bit and across, tiny bit like that. Is that the right place? Yep, that looks pretty good. Now we want the rug, floor, rugs. We want the round one in the red, and we want to pop that in front of the tub. And then downstairs in the basement we have another bathroom, so let's go make sure we put the same rug and mirror in here as well. So we'll put the rug, so it's a corner shower, so you step out here. So we'll put the rug there. Oh, we'll put the rug there. Thank you. And then we want the mirror. Old fashioned mirror. That's the one we want, and we want it in the cherry colour so that it matches. And then we want to try and line it up. I think a tiny bit higher. Oop. Are we lined up? I think that's it. Oh. Yep. Check that we're lined up. Yep, that looks pretty good to me. There we go. So we've got the vanity and a corner shower in this one because it's a smaller room, of course. Now we can add a little bit of something extra over here. I think we could use one of those old-fashioned units. So I think that's in furniture cupboards, isn't it? Let's see if they've added anything new, of course. I'm looking for that old-fashioned curly topped. This is the one I'm thinking of. I'm just not quite sure what colours it comes in. Brown and dark. It only comes in brown and dark brown. So if we do the edge in... not sure I like that actually. No, the top isn't. So what changes? So this, those bits. I think I prefer the darker, don't we? So, and then that's the drawers. Drawers in white and the darker top, perhaps? Yep, I think that's going to be the best one for my colour scheme. And then we'll put this in front of this little brick piece. This is where the stairs are, so we couldn't tile it, so we're going to put that right there, and then we're going to put a picture above it so we kind of disguise in that little bit of wall that we can't change. So we want a decoration picture, and we kind of want something in this sort of coloured cherry, red, white sort of idea theme. So if we can see if there is anything that matches that. The retro print might, I mean, it's not really what I'd class as a... Oh, it doesn't seem to want to... Oh, that doesn't seem to want to go on that wall. Can we not? Oh no, it's just rotating it top to bottom. No, it doesn't seem to want to go on the wall there. No, if I move further across, can I? Right, can I get you on the wall? Oh no, that doesn't seem to want to go at all. Okay, let's try something a little bit different. Let's just try a painting and just see if we can get it to go on the wall at all. I'm just looking. Ah, it doesn't look like we can. Doesn't want to go on that piece of wall. Oh, interesting. Right, so we can put furniture in front of it, but we can't actually put anything on that particular piece of wall. Okay, we will not worry about that anymore. Then let's put something on top of this unit to make it look pretty. How about can we put a plant? Can we put a nice tall plant on it? Maybe something like the like this. Oh no, it's not red. That's a shame. That would have been really cool if that had been in a red. Can we make it a paler plant? And let's make it white then. Let's see what that would look like. Will you go on top of the... Let's back up a tiny bit. Now, oh, it doesn't seem to be happy. Is that plant going through the wall? I think the plant's going through the wall, so it doesn't like that plant. So we're going to have something a little bit smaller to fit on top. How about a different what colour's that? It's brown. No, so let's try the white one. Will you fit? No, again it's not. It's too big again, right, so we want something smaller. Could use this one, or maybe we could use you. Oh, has that got a red pot? Oh, that's got a red pot, yes! Can we get you up there? A little bit further across? Yes. Oh, perfect. Oh, look at that. That's great. Yes, we've got a nice red pot look with our plant. Oh, I like that. Yes, that's good. Right, so next to the plant, can we have something else in a kind of a vasey type? Is there anything in the red? No, we've got a couple of things in white, but not in red. So maybe we could do like a red vase, a white vase, a red vase. Can't even tell my colours today. That's no good, is there? I do have a cold though, so I might be slightly off and my voice might break at some point. But we'll see how far we can get, shall we? Now, do I do a matching one? How about the black one on the opposite side? So it's kind of in theme, yeah? How's that look? And maybe that big white, crazy paving type look. This one. That kind of cracked glaze style of, like that. So we've kind of got this as a, kind of like that as a little sort of setted piece in front of that little bit of brick wall. I like that. I do like that. Right, so what else do we need? We're going to want toilet rolls. And toilet paper. We want a paper holder. So which style shall we have? Shall we just have the little simple one on the walls? And we pop that there like that. Yeah. What else do we need? We need towels. Dowel. So I think we wanted the hanging towel so we can put it on the, what's the red one look like? Let's have a look how bright's the red one. How's the red one? Red one? Yeah? What do you think, boys and girls? Can we put a little picture of maybe above the toilet, let's see, to add a little bit of colour? So, decoration pictures. There's that little red and white check thing, and then there's this little snail. How big is the little snail? Oh, it's too small. And then the red and white check one's quite small as well, isn't it? Is there anything? See, we want sort of red and white theme. See, that's a sunset theme. That might work. So that's pink. You see, this. Do you know, I might end up going back to this one. I quite often go to the. I like that little like red and white one. You see, right. So this is this side of the room, and then that's the little grouping over here. So I think that's pretty much this room done. So let's go back to the other bathrooms and make sure that we've got all the fittings and fixtures and things for those. So what extra things do we need? We need a towel, of course, and we probably want to add. Did we put our little? Let's put our little red painting above our toilet again, and then we want to go for the towel. See, now they've got this little feature for the stuff you've done recently. You can go back for the... Right, so we'll put you there. And then... See, they've got this new recently viewed and recently bought. So you can, if you want to multiply something or reuse something like we are doing here with several bathrooms, you can just find the piece that you've just used in that quick find thing. tiny... just trying to get a decent shot of that for the screenshot, and I quite like that. I wonder if we should put something on above that. That was too small, that painting, wasn't it? We didn't really see anything in sort of reds, did we? We did see a sort of sunset one that's got sort of same sort of tones. Right, can we rotate you? Is that too light on top of the... Where's that? That's actually not bad. It's a shame I can't turn this spotlight out, but because it makes it a little bit difficult to see the picture. See, if you sort of look at it at the side, that actually fits quite nicely into our colour scheme, don't you think? Right, I think we can fit in a laundry basket behind the door in this bathroom. The other one was a little bit too small. Laundry basket. Oh, we've got plastic, we've got wicker, and we've got... Oh, can we change the colour of the wicker one? Black, dark brown, white. Maybe the dark, maybe white, maybe. Can we change the dark blue? Ooh, what does that one look like? Yeah, let's have that one, because that fits quite nicely in that little corner, look there. If we have a quick look under the other, I think we've got like soap and toothbrushes and things. So if we look at the... And we can do that in red, look. So we can put... Rotate you. Can we rotate you so the pump's at the front? Press the wrong button. Don't press the wrong button. And can we maybe put toothbrush? Let's use the white one. And toothpaste. There we go. So we've got like the extras that you need to give people the feeling of the place being full. And that is this bathroom. Just so you can see it all like that. There we go. So upstairs we need to add the extra little bits to this bathroom, so I think we could add the... so let's go through the things that we've just recently used. Oh, it's not going quite far enough back for everything. Right, can we add... So we'll put the toothpaste. And the toothbrush. And some soap in the red, of course, and no, wrong button, the laundry basket. We want the... Actually, do you know what, I think we might try the other laundry basket this time. We'll use the darker colour in the brown, or should we use the white? Maybe we should use the white, and then we could put... Should we put that? Where should we put it? We'll put it there. I would like to go back and just a tiny bit further. So we've got the toilet roll holder to go near the toilet, so we want to pop that on the wall there. And of course we need a towel, and again we go for the red. We want to pop that on the wall next to the sink. And then we could always pop one just above the bath so that you can grab it as you're standing up to get out. And unfortunately it doesn't scroll quite far enough for us to get our chest of drawers. So cupboard. And there it is. So we changed this one to the dark brown, and we bought it like that. So if we fit that in, back it up to the wall, like so, and we go back here and see, can we pick any of the things up? We can pick up the white one, like so, and then we'll have to find the other vases, so decorations, vases, and we'll go for, actually we want the plant first, don't we? So we want this one in the red, to pop it there like that, and then we want to look at the vases and things perhaps. Do we use the same ones or do we use something different this time? Maybe we should use the golden threaded one this time. Put that then, maybe. So we've just got a little bit different this time. And what else could we use? How about, we don't go for vases, how about we go for other, grab something like a candle. Personally I don't like the candles in the bath because I'm always worried about them melting too far down while you don't notice. So we have white, something, let's go for white, shall we? Let's have a little white one on that side and a bigger one maybe on the other side. Big candle, we'll do them in white because we want to keep with that white cream red sort of theme. So there we have our little grouping in this side. Then we turn around this way. We've got a grouping over here. And in the recently viewed, do we still have the picture? No, we've lost the picture off now. So go back to the pictures and let's find our little red and white square. And again, we're going to pop that above the toilet. And I'm wondering now whether we should we put that sunset over here that we used in the downstairs bathroom. That's the one, the picture sunset by the sea. Oops, rotate you so you're the right way up. Tiny bit further that way. Which leaves us that nice grouping over there that you can see from the bath while you're relaxing. A few little bits of features and fixtures over here. And that is everything for the bathrooms. So we need lighting now for our bathrooms, so ceiling lamps. I think we use the halogen spots inside the bathrooms. Oh, there's actually one there already in that one. So we want, oh, multiples would have been, make sure we keep them in line with each other. Oops. Maybe we move a little bit so we can kind of line them up and then, right, so that's those. Have we got the light switch? Yes, we've got a light switch. So that's the upstairs bathroom completed. And the ceiling lamps in this one. So let's move it across, so we want 1, 2, and try and keep them in line, and 3. And then we want a light switch. We've got the light switch. Make sure they're working. And off again. Right, so that's that bathroom. So just downstairs now to finish off the bathrooms. So one there. Oop, why did that not? One there. One there. And if I can line it up a little bit further that way, like that. And then we need a light switch. Switch. Standard light switch. Let's pop you right there. There we go, everything's working. So that is all 3 of the bathrooms, all completed, with all their fixtures and fittings and their lighting and everything else. So in the next episode we will start thinking about what else we're going to do with the other rooms of the house. Hope you've enjoyed today's episode. Please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. From Soft Kitty 99, goodbye and happy gaming!